Hello!
Hi!
I've got a new chair. We're going to have another 2 weeks of Quatermass, because I might as well just finish it off. This is Quatermass in the Pit, the third one.
Yeah.
Really enjoyed the second one.
You did.
We'll see what you think about this one.
Yeah, so what year was this one?
This is 1958, I think.
So that would have been 3 years after 2.
Yeah, something. I think that's right.
Okay, and it's still 6 parts?
6 parts. Each part's about 35 minutes. New actor playing Quatermass again.
Oh my word.
The first guy died before they could do the second one, which is why that changed.
Okay, but new intro! It's engraved. Quatermass. And good hit. The series on 6 parts like usual. There won't be a recap this time, because
Not in episode 1.
no. You might recap Quatermass 2.
Aikman. Free admission to a museum. It's not something you see every see a lot nowadays. Art galleries maybe, but
Odd idea,
Very
this calling a
smooth.
press conference. Good luck. No, I don't. Yes, I do. Waiter!
Oh,
Oh, good enough. Todd, eh?
okay. The hairstyle's kind of similar.
You know, about a week ago I was,
The mustache is new.
yep.
far too much.
You're going to watch the digging party at work. What do you think about this business missing link?
I don't know. It's alright if I want it.
And what do you?
I like it.
You like it? The missing link?
Yeah.
You should not have been the aggressors. No, no, no. But you send the whole of humanity up in smoke to avenge ourselves. There never has been one and there never will be. All this means is that from the very start we'll be going into space with one thought. War.
You see the inspiration for the character of the Doctor. This, I think, is so obvious.
Well,
It's kind of like an encapsulation
I shall
of
stay there
all
in
of them.
control as long as I can.
Yeah.
Use what influence I can bring to bear and try to protect.
Well, all
Just-
the ones that we've seen.
There's some Peter Capaldi episodes where he has
Meanwhile,
like speeches which are very similar to that one.
Right.
Colonel Breach.
Well, I look forward to that in a few years.
It's just weird.
There's another one of these.
Oh, it's so close down here.
I wonder if the police just have those notices on standby, just in case. Got like a little room with all the different notices.
Yeah. For every single possible situation.
Yeah.
I'll come with you. I can't promise any more than that. Good man. I'm sure we'll get on very well together. No!
Close.
I wonder if that was in the script.
Really?
Oh, is this being shot live?
I
as
just
well?
thought so, yeah.
Where
Wow.
exactly?
I think this is a set.
On the earth that's been dug away, 2 or 3 feet above his level.
Yeah, I was thinking it did seem a bit set like
It was here.
5 million year old bomb. Out. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, 5 million year old bomb. If it's below it in the ground, how could it have got there? If it was below the spot, right?
All will be revealed as the story progresses.
Yeah.
Not very much Quatermass in that one.
No, he's not in it at all, really.
Yeah, aside from meeting
Like 2 or 3 scenes.
Yeah. It reminded me a lot of the Quatermass experiment. You know, sort of discovering something and it creating buzz,
Sure.
getting the attention of people.
Mm.
This one, this theme, isn't as sort of immediately.
I think this is a specifically composed one.
Okay.
I think this whole soundtrack is specifically composed, I believe. It's like the first electronic soundtrack for a TV show, I think.
Even before Doctor Who.
Well, yeah.
My goodness! We've been giving all the credit to Doctor Who, and we should have been giving it to Quatermass trilogy. The recap!
The builder's excavation at Knightsbridge, London. Dr. Matthew Roney, an eminent Canadian paleontologist, with his assistant
Could have called it
Margaret,
Quatermass and Roney.
attempts reconstruction of the You've got a good company.
Company? Oh, that's Charlie. This is the way. If the thoughts occurring to you that they weren't of this earth, put it out of your mind. You spent too much time with rockets. No. These hominids.
We did go to space, so.
But they fit into the known scheme.
My goodness. Look at that.
What's going on?
Oh, we're up against a solid bulkhead run right across. Yeah, take a look at stuff.
Oh, it's like the opening title. We,
Oh yeah, it is, yeah. Okay.
Equipment. It's a pentacle. Those marks. One of the ancient Kabbalistic signs.
Hold on, sir. It's slippery as glass. It was called a figure. It went through the wall.
not just ghost stories.
What do you think so far?
It always starts to get great just as episode 2 wraps up.
That's the pacing, yeah.
Yeah, it's the same with Quatermass 2 and even Experiment, even if that's all we had of it.
Part 3, Quatermass in the Pit. You enjoying it so far?
Yeah, as usual, it's, you know, taking its time, but I think Roni! Is that name?
Yes.
I actually do kind of like that name a bit more. Quatermass and Roni. I mean, what even is the pit?
So that's where the whole thing's pretty much set, in the pit.
As with the Stones of Blood, like, it starts off very grounded, very normal, and now it's gonna just jump into
Hyperspace.
well, it's not exactly what I was thinking, but close enough.
Very well, very well.
The figure was small, he said, like a monkey or a dwarf. It seemed to cross the room and go through the wall.
What are you reading?
A newspaper report. The Hobbs Lane Ghost, June the 1st, 1927.
What? How did you know about that? Have you heard it? And I recollect my parents having stories about ghosts. It was something over 100 years ago.
Cases of alleged haunting have been reported before in Hobbs Lane, notably in the 18th century.
It blows us all up. Count it out, yes, sir.
I like to think that these guys are units.
Think you know what you're doing, sir?
Oh yeah!
No, it was before the unit were formed, really, wasn't it? The unit
What,
were formed in the Web of Fear, or just after the Web of Fear,
Right.
or approximately the time of the invasion, and that was set in the 70s/80s.
Can't believe
If
I
we
didn't-
assume that this is set in the 50s.
Right. I can't believe I didn't think of Unit already.
A pre-unit. Proto-unit.
I'm going to hyperspace.
Well, I think we'll find these fairly amenable at the moment.
Professor Quatermass.
Oh, but I never made that.
Are you sure?
It's wider than my drill bit.
Yeah, did you spot this? It has long been known as a troubled place. 1341.
It just keeps going further back in time. Yeah, keep getting traces. That's the 1927, 17, the 13.
I'm not sure.
What's next? The very.
Well, they estimated it had been there 5 million years.
Hmm.
Do you mind if I look?
No,
Yeah.
let's get moving.
How far back do records go?
They'll keep looking.
Captain Potter!
What do they think they're trying to do? Didn't Potter tell them
Find it
over
etched in the
their
caves.
place?
Yeah, cave paintings of this.
What do you with some of your gear?
An eye? There's an eye looking through the door. No!
Not moving.
We made that joke like very recently in a different
Yeah.
video.
What do you smell?
Which
Was it Armageddon Factor?
It might have been.
When did this open?
Yeah, I think it was. Going to then, but I thought
Right,
I did it easy.
stand by.
I'm kind of glad you did.
I make the easy jokes.
You better warn your men.
The evil vibration is back. You may not like what you find. Wow. I was right. That's getting a lot better.
Yeah.
I really liked the tone of that one. It was kind of unsettling, but it wasn't.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah, you know, there wasn't really anything like sort of like creepy in it, but just the, you know, even just the little, you know, the hole that
Yeah.
finding that.
It's the anticipation, the tension.
Yeah, this is definitely getting good. Ah, this title. The final minute of the last episode wasn't very enchanting, so
While the
we'll find out.
mysterious hull
Like big ants, I guess. Some kind of,
Yeah.
quite like this theme.
Mm.
Very dry, brittle. All soft parts and fluids were
Well,
affected.
quite tiny, I guess.
These are ready for analysis.
Technodoc
They
plan.
seemed bigger when they were revealed.
The insect department is working on our two good specimens.
They were in a small space though as well there.
insect. Haven't you seen it before, carved on walls in a dozen countries? It's somewhere in the subconscious. A race memory. Who made it? I remember my disappointment when somebody proved that Martians couldn't exist.
It's a funny word.
It's exactly like the nice one is.
They found any more of these insects?
I don't know what you mean. You're not the only man on the other side.
Not really.
What's going on here? What's around? You realize what you're implying? That we owe our human condition to the intervention of insects?
I am.
Well, there you go. You learn
Really?
something
You
new every
accept
day.
any of this?
I think it was harmless after all. We'll leave and they'll be there forever and nothing's gonna go wrong.
I wanted to tell you. It's all.
Yeah.
Well, yep, everything's fine. Just go home. Have some tea.
shadow of them moving across.
Okay, this has gotten very out of hand. Wow. Thoughts?
Yeah.
I mean, what can you think when you see that?
So if you remember Doctor Who stories such as the Demons or Image of the Fendal, both of those involve like the alien has influenced how humans have evolved. So the demons, the humans are like an experiment, like from the Demos. They come to Earth to do that. I can't remember exactly. In Image of the Fendal, they make them. They make humans so that the Death Eaters can eat them. I guess. Remember, they're the things that eat life. So they make the perfect humans so that they can eat them, eat their death.
Well, it's been a while since we saw the demons.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Fendal was.
But those are both very much influenced by this idea, which well, this.
I was gonna say it wasn't immediately apparent which Doctor Who story might have been influenced by this.
Mainly those two,
Right.
I think.
And as usual, there's not much of actual Quatermass himself.
He's still the lead character.
Yeah, but he's not.
No, he's not in
much.
every single scene. The Witcher 3. No, that's the wrong thing.
They are transferred to the museum,
Geralt of Rivia.
where Dr. Roney and Professor Bernard Quatermass.
That shot there is brilliant.
That doesn't look like any. Well, like what did they say the shadows look like earlier on?
Apes.
Apes. It doesn't look like it.
Well, it doesn't look like an ape.
Yeah, no, I don't know. Maybe I just didn't get a long enough look. I love that effect.
Yeah.
That kind of ripple.
Must have been, but it looked like that.
Oh, so that explains his arms.
See what he looks like now. I must.
But look, you can't.
Ronnie?
I'm going to say I don't think it's a coincidence that she's called Barbara and Doctor Who's first companion is called Barbara. I don't think it's a coincidence. That's my theory. That's my theory.
Oh, right. Well, could be possible.
Lots of drinks in this episode. Do you think the writer was thirsty?
Maybe.
Did you see things flying apart through the air?
Run! Run! Run away! They were coming!
What were stone? Pieces of metal?
Now we need a subject.
Well, hold it up. You'll be able to write about the experience. Here, sit here. I'm not the one. It's not operating fluid.
Not chosen.
Where are we going then?
No wonder they were left so messed up. Bring the kids.
Yeah, why not? Have a family day out. Come see the Martian spaceship. Come join the wild hunt.
Again! Professor Quatermass, I think it was clearly understood that I asked the question. Is Colonel Green afraid of something? Potter, you were a witness. You tell them what happened.
Oh, you can just see it for yourself.
Last one.
Yeah.
Quatermass. Last Quatermass.
Oh yeah, this is the.
There is a
it.
fourth one, but I'm not sure how good it is or how you can get it. To be honest,
Why wasn't it in this
it was
collection?
like 20 years later.
Oh, one of those revivals.
Yeah.
Well, it might be alright. Here we go. Last time we'll hear see this intro.
Yeah. We only saw it 6 times. You don't have to get sentimental about this one.
Yeah, it's a bit of a different structure to Doctor Who.
Not that different. It's still 6 parts. The episodes are a bit longer. But 10
Yeah,
minutes,
but each serial feels like its own thing.
yeah,
Whereas with Doctor Who, it's in like seasons. And those contain seasons.
yeah.
What? All right, quick. Good evening. I'm standing just a few yards away from the mysterious missile which has been so much discussed. I've been...
No, everybody's gone.
Colonel Green, I'm terribly sorry, but something seems to have gone wrong. I think perhaps I'd better...
Won't let you see for yourself, and then they go and muck it up. Hang on! Get out! All of you! You hear? Get out!
That camera's almost broken. Yeah.
Hold up! Come help me!
Oh, God. This is absolute carnage.
I say, if you feel after moving, I really think we ought.
My God.
Every last bottle broken. Still some on this one. No way to serve decent whiskey, but we're out of mud. Get that in.
The thing got a huge intake of energy. Only it's the hull itself, the substance of it. This time, it was almost alive and...
Animals! Killing the animals!
Not only the animals. Really, this is it. This is the wild hunt.
Ah.
That's nice and refreshing.
And relax.
And now the 4 p.m.
I'm
news.
gonna need a bit of a relax after that.
Yeah. Oh my word. What an absolute wreck. It's okay, it's just an unexploded bomb.
So clearly he's just a German V weapon still, obviously.
Who's that?
Rone. He's a brave man. Brave. Much more. For it is with his kind the cope lies. Every war crisis, witch hunt, race riot, purge, is a reminder and a warning. We are the mark. If we cannot control the inheritance within us, this will be the second dead man.
That was insane. That was even crazier than all of the previous Quatermass combined. Like Quatermass 2 looks like a nursery.
It's a warm up.
Yeah,
It's very much is a warm up to this one.
yeah, wow.
This goes mental.
Props to Jack Pine and Bernard Wilkie for special effects.
Yeah.
Wow. And this was what, 5 years before Doctor Who started?
Yeah.
My goodness. Wow. What a trip down. I don't know what lane.
Not memory lane.
No, because this is my first time seeing all this.
Do you like it?
Yes. We can say that, yes.
I think you quite enjoyed that one as well. The actor, do you think he was as good? What do you think? Where does this rate? And the previous two?
Well,
In fact, because we've seen all of
I
them.
can't tell you about the first one.
Do you remember it?
No. I did like 2 a lot.
Yeah.
This one was great as well.
Yeah.
It's like they get better and better, kind of.
You think you prefer this one to the last one?
I
think
don't know,
in that,
I mean-
in specifically him and Roni.
Yeah, they get a
Rip, rest in peace.
Oh yeah, man, that's.
I knew you'd be upset about that.
I
think
can't believe
Roni's the
that.
best.
It just came out of nowhere, and as I've said a billion times now, it should have been called Quatermass and Roni.
Roni's great. Was great.
I see a Roni spin-off. The early
Well,
days.
not now. Yeah, it'd have to be a prequel.
Yeah. They could do it and pass it off as a new thing.
I don't think you'd. No. Yeah, them acting together in that last episode there.
Mm-hmm.
Especially because I believe I'm looking it up. I believe this was live again.
My God, what a live production that is.
Let's go through this. Same director and producer and writer as the last two.
Mm-hmm.
Budget was £17,500, which was larger than that of the previous Quatermass productions.
Wow.
I think it doubled, something like that again.
Sure. There's no way that last episode could have been all.
Well, a lot of it
Was
would have been. What was on location in that one? The
Oh.
whole pit is a set.
Mm.
Everything in the pub was a set. Maybe just the scenes. The only inserts that I can think of would have been the scene, the shots of London on fire, which would have probably just been stock footage.
That's not something I expected to hear, to see, to even think about.
And
We go from
maybe also the riots
Mm.
at the end there. This music goes Trevor Duncan.
so this was all original.
Yeah.
Great.
Well, his music was obtained from stock discs.
Oh.
Quatermass and the Pit also used sound effects and electronic music to create a disturbing atmosphere. Created by the Radiophonic Workshop, overseen by Desmond Briscoe. It was the first time electronic music had been used in science fiction television.
So Doctor Who's not quite as revolutionary as you think.
Mark Gatiss is mentioned on this Wikipedia page, who you'll know from the the Green Death video extra thing,
Oh yes.
and the Unearthly Child one as well. This saying
Uh-huh.
this is a massive influence on him.
Sure.
The ancient invasion of Quatermass and the Pit cast a huge shadow. Its brilliant blending of superstition, witchcraft, ghosts into the story of a 5 million year old Martian invasion is genius.
Mm.
Derek Sherwin, producer of Doctor Who in 1969, acknowledged Quatermass and the Pit's influence on the programme's move towards more realism.
Oh right.
So Derek Sherwin did like the invasion, and
Sure.
I think he was producer for the War Games and Spearhead from Space.
Right. Yeah, those were definitely, well, even though the War Games was kind of in, like, I guess, had all of
69.
the...
Yeah, 10 years after this.
No, I was thinking of the setting for War Games.
Oh yeah,
The
it's
whole
nothing like
setup
this
of
at
it.
all.
No, not really.
In 1971 and 1977, Doctor Who serials The Demons and Image of the Fendal share many
As you
elements
said.
with Quatermass and the Pit. The unearthing of an extraterrestrial spaceship, an alien race that has interfered with human evolution, and is the basis for legends, devils,
Okay.
demons, witchcrafts, and alien influence over human evolution.
Right.
Anything else? Any closing comments on that?
I don't know. If you watching this, you like Doctor Who and you've never
You.
seen Quatermass, any of the Quatermasses, you owe it to yourself to watch them at least once.
I'd hope that if they're watching this, they have watched it.
That's true. But if for some reason you haven't, then yeah, I think you really need to
Honestly,
check this
that
out.
last episode in particular, I don't know how much we reacted because there's
I was just
so
in
immersed,
awe. I was
so
just
immersed.
in awe of it. I couldn't believe what was happening. Well, I could and I couldn't. Yeah, I mean, internal reactions. That's kind of what it was, I guess.
Yeah, there was a lot. Unfortunately, we can't film those on camera.
They
But
could-
maybe
we could use
if
what
we
they
used
did
an
to
optic encephalograph, or whatever it was called.
Yeah, it would just be me running around the room going, "What is happening?" It's great stuff. And I'm so glad the BBC had the common sense to keep
This
all
one,
of the
yeah,
second and third serials.
yeah.
And yeah,
So am I.
available now, buy on DVD.
And Blu-ray.
Oh, yes, of course. But isn't that just the Pit, though?
That's just the Pit.
Ah. No word on...
It's one of those rare. They're almost like extended movies, really. In a way, it's one of the rare times where a sequel
This is like 3...
and the one after it don't get any worse. Or they can get better like, as you go along.
Yeah. Yeah, they're like 3+ hours in total if you add all the parts up.
They are, yeah. They're more than that because each episode's around 35 minutes.
Yeah, that's why I said 3+ hours.
Yeah. It's quite, yeah, it'd be difficult to watch in one go. But I feel
Yeah.
like you could probably cut it down enough to make it a really, really good movie.
Yeah, you could.
If done right.
Yeah, how long do you think it would need to be? Because, I mean, as much as I really enjoyed it, I think I would sort of struggle to watch more than like a couple of parts due to sort of its nature, I guess.
I think you could probably...
I mean, that's me
A
personally.
2-hour movie probably would
Yeah.
be decent.
Yeah, I'd actually be interested to see how that would be cut.
I might have a go.
I'll leave that to you.